Welcome to the Lionstone 1213 Royal Crowns. You know, today, man, God been working. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I stay stuck on God is because He teaches me something every time. And it's like the more I learn, the more of a believer I become. Not that I don't believe, but more than I figure the purpose is all about me. You know what I mean? Not to sound pride, because it says in the Bible, man shouldn't be pride of what he is. But I look at instead of being proud, I look at the world as like, damn, I fuck shit up. You know what I'm saying? It builds a guilt, like, and it drives me to the ambitious of wanting to fix what I fucked up. And it started all at the beginning. So the last few days, you know what I mean? I'm going up and down, you know what I'm saying? And I know he wants me to build the table, and I'm starting to understand why he wants me to build the table, you know what I mean? Because it's been something that he's been putting on me, and I know it's 12 females, you know what I mean? And he wants 6 hoes, you know what I mean? Why the hoes? Why he picks hoes? I didn't really understand to today why he picks hoes, you know what I mean? Because the hoes carry double sixes. And it's been since ancient time, hoes has been around. Also, Jesus forgave a hoe. You know what I'm saying? Marilyn Manson was a hoe. So, he tells me before I stepped out tonight, I want you to get $6.06 and go to this place. When you get there, I want you to find that person and give her that $6.06. I asked him, well, how would I know the person? He says, you'll know the person. You know what I mean? When you give it to her, tell her the next time you see her, you explain why. And I was like, how am I going to explain why if I don't know? If I don't know why, you know what I mean? He's like, you'll know. You do as I command. I said, yes, sir. So whatever, I did my thing, you know what I'm saying? I chilled, you know. I got my $6.06. And he tells me $6.06 and 3 Abrahams. You know what I mean? So I'm like, cool. You know what I'm saying? I know $6.06 and 3 Abrahams. So when I get to where I needed to go, you know, at the beginning, you know what I'm saying, I was gonna give the $6.06 to 2 girls, you know, and one is named Keela, the other one is named Jazz. You know what I mean? Because I figured maybe these girls could be the one, you know what I mean? That you know. But as in the moment that you know what I'm saying, I got one of them next to me, and I'm about to go up. In my mind, you know what I'm saying, I'm in the spirit, I'm trying to figure something out. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the mission to figure out which girl I'm going to give the $6.06 to. So, you know, I'm like in the peak of the moment about to get in there. So as I'm thinking of going up to this person to give her the $6.06, you know what I mean? I get another person comes up to me and tells me, we started talking, whatever, you know what I mean? And she tells me, I remember you. And I was like, yeah. She was like, you're the businessman. She tells me, you're the businessman. So when she told me I was the businessman, I felt like, you know, because I had talked to her before, you know what I'm saying? I explained to her a little bit the concept of the table and stuff like that. So it didn't rub off on me right You know what I'm saying? I'm the businessman. I didn't like when she called me the businessman. You know what I mean? So I didn't. I took my mind and I step away and I'll go sit down in the corner. The guy started talking to me and tells me, when she walks past you again, I want you to give her the $6.06. Tell her you're not a businessman. You're a holy man. I said, cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do that. So she comes walking by and tells, come here. I call her little one. Little one, come here. And she's like, yeah, what's up? You know what I'm saying? I said, look here, $6. I got here's, I told her first. I told her, look, I'm not a businessman. I'm a holy man. You know what I'm saying? But look, I got $6.06. The next time I see you, I explain to you why. You know what I mean? But keep that and don't spend that money. That should way up. There's $6.06 and 3 Abrahams. Remember that. And I'm a holy man, not a businessman. She's like, why you can't be a businessman and a holy man? You know what I mean? Because I told her a businessman rubs off as an ambitious man, a man of greed, a man that stands for money. And my accomplishment don't want people to rub off as I'm a businessman. I'm a holy man, and I come with a purpose. And it's not about money. Yes, I'm going to gain success because God has blessed me, but this is not the concept that I want people to be misled by. So cool, you know what I'm saying? She walks off, you know what I'm saying? So I jump in my car and I'm riding, you know what I'm saying? I gave her that. And right before I left, I gave her a couple more dollars and tell her, look, don't forget, $6.06 and 3 Abrahams. Cool. So I'm riding back, you know what I'm saying? The guy's talking to me. I turn on the light, you know what I'm saying? I start speaking to God. And he tells me, I want you to go now and do a research on when Abraham was brought into presidential. Abraham was brought into a presidential seat on February 12th of 1809. He served, I think, to 1865, you know what I'm saying, before he was killed. Could you believe you was Abraham? Shit, if you say it, you know what I'm saying? He says, you have 7,777 characters, you know what I mean, that I passed you through. I've given you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now 6 with Abraham. So, he's like, I want you next time that you go into that place, you tell her, look, you get $6.06. First, you slide her the penny. You know what I'm saying? And say Abraham was placed on bronze because he believed in a different skin color when there was a racial battle between black and white bulls. St. Lazarus stepped into Cuba with the African men and individuals give St. Lazarus pennies. St. Lazarus got a purple robe and a red hands with 2 dogs. You know what I'm saying? This is black magic, and he's a saint. You know what I'm saying? He's walking, taking it slow, because 2 dogs are placed on the side of him, because today's men are some dog-ass niggas. Purple stands for royalty, but also the black man stands for purple. 5 cents, you know what I'm saying, reminds you of Rome. I said, why Rome? He was like, because if you look at the structure of where they place Abraham in the center, is Rome architects. He has the collars and he's placed in the center. You know what I'm saying? And the 5-point star represents the Pentagon. When you flip it upside down, it got the Baphomet goat. But the 5-star is what you already known, that it's the woman and the hoe with her legs wide open. Because today's woman it's rather be a hoe than be a woman with her legs crossed. He was like, I was like, okay. He says the $5 bill comes from what? The tree of good and evil. Today, every individual, all right, has the ambitions of a $5 bill. Of the money. And money is imprinted, comes from the tree of good and evil. You know what I'm saying? Because the money is what gives people to desire the world. And that's why it don't fit in your soul, and you was tamed when she called you a businessman. So I'm like, cool. He was like, now you understand. Abraham was born on February 12th. You get $6.06, and you add it up, it's 12. All right, 66 is what holds where we stand at today. Before the last 6 and the 3 bulls bring the last world war. Could it be rumors, or could it come into a World War VI? Now, understand this. You got 6 characters that I placed you. Adam, Moses, Noah, Caesar, Abraham, Caesar, Abraham, Adam, Caesar, Abraham, Adam, Moses, Noah, Caesar, Abraham, and Superman. You know what I mean? So, these are your characters. I give you 5 because only one hand we carry. You know what I'm saying? We're only taking a handful. You know what I'm saying? A Superman carries a one-hand punch. You know what I mean? Only a one hand with a Roman cape on. That's why you seen the temple flipped upside down, and you seen the S in the Superman. And I stepped to a couple guys. I had one of my boys because I was going up and down with the glasses, telling them Superman, 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 in my face. But today now I understand what Superman means. You know what I mean? This is not for every individual to follow that they could believe they was reincarnated. This is a one-man thing. You know what I mean? But I comprehend as I go and I start studying the other 2 days, you know what I mean, about scripture, you know what I'm saying, and the number 12. I get stuck on Caesar and the number 12. The funny part, they got 12 zodiac signs, 12 months in a year, 12 noon and 12 midnight. There was 12 tribes. We got 12 ribs on one side and 12 ribs on the other side. Makes you 24. You understand? There's 24 elders gonna stand around the crown, gonna step into the kingdom and drop the crowns before the king's floor. So that makes 24. 12 on 12, 24. 12 times 12, you know what I'm saying, makes 144. 144 are going to enter the heavens. You know what I mean? It's going to be allowed into the heaven to serve as as the structure and government of God. All right, 144,000. So it doesn't mean that that's the only amount of people that are going that are going to be given eternal life, but it means that's the only amount of people that is going to enter the heaven, that's going to rule the heavens government. You know what I'm saying? The new world, the 144,000. The rest is going to be placed on earth. So we got 12 plus 12 is 24, but 12 times 12 gives you 124. But that's not. But 12 times 12,000 gives you 144,000. You know what I'm saying? So the next thing I learned, I was like, damn, this shit's getting good. So the next thing I learned, he told me go to Nimrod. You know what I'm saying? So I go to Nimrod, I start searching on Nimrod. I know Nimrod was the son of Cush. Cush was the son of Ham, and Ham is the son of Noah. So I guess Bible, and then he was like, how many layers in the tower you think Nimrod built? You know what I mean? So I was like, 12. He tells me what could have been 12, could have been 11, or could have been 6. I was like, Lord, I don't even know. You know, to be honest with you, I don't even know. But I'm in that best 11 men, because on one side, when we created the imperfects, it gives you, you know what I'm saying, 11 ribs. That's how the woman was created. You see, God could have created the woman from anything, any other structure. He has the power. He creates the universe, but he focused on the rib. You know what I'm saying? Why the rib? You know what I'm saying? Because the 12. You know what I'm saying? And 12 on one side. A woman is to serve a man, and when a man places his arm around a woman, the closest thing to her is his rib. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's the man's wing. You know what I'm saying? When he plays, and he's supposed to rule and love over her. You know what I'm saying? But a woman today, you know what I'm saying, is outspoken. They feel they're independent and they want to be equal with men. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't intended to be like that. It's not intended by God. So I go back and I jump into Caesar, right? So as I jump into Caesar, you know what I'm saying, I start recognizing that Caesar added 2 more months to the calendar. You know what I'm saying? And Caesar also, you know what I'm saying, was born July. They think July. They know they was born July 12 or 13. You know what I'm saying? I put my money on 12 because I know when I could have been born. It had to be on 12. Now, Caesar, you know what I'm saying, it was 155 days to the calendar. But when Caesar changed the calendar, he made it to 165 days, 12 months. You know what I'm saying? This was in 46 BC. You know what I'm saying? 46 BC, right? The 4 represents the 4 creation, the 6 represents the curse of the day. BC, back in Christ. Now, 165 days. So I'm like, damn, 165 days. You know what I'm saying? It never hit me onto the thing. But as I'm studying through Noah and to this, I start going backtracking the bloodlines. You know what I'm saying? So Noah, I get into the tree. When Noah goes to Lamech, Lamech goes to Medusa, Medusa goes to Enoch, Enoch goes to Jared, Amram, and the Canaanite, Enos, Seth, and Adam. You know what I'm saying? That's all. That's the trail. It's 8 of them all the way to Noah. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, God followed Adam's blood. But then Cain had a son named Enoch too. You know what I'm saying? But there's 2 Enochs, and you can't confuse the son of Enoch and the son of Jared. The Roman Catholic Church took, and King James took out the book of Enoch. You know what I'm saying? But Enoch walked with God. Enoch prophesied a lot of things. Enoch called, you know what I'm saying, spoke and was taken on his 165 days. He was taken into the heavens. So, but not the son of Cain, not that Enoch, the son of Jared. That followed Seth was the bloodline of Eve. Remember, Cain killed his brother and had a curse. Cain had the blood of Eve. You know what I'm saying? And Seth had the blood of Adam. That's why Noah was picked out. You understand? So Enoch has so I'm like Julius Caesar. When I was Caesar, I made it 165 days in the calendar. What, not intentionally, you know what I'm saying? And God took Enoch into the heavens in 165 days and talked. The next thing I started learning is, all right, in Corinthians, let me see, let me get you right. Let me get you right. Let me get you right. In Corinthians 15:45, you know what I'm saying? It says the first Adam, the first man was Adam, and made a living soul. The last Adam was made a quickly spirit. But you see, here's the fucked up part about it. I'm like, okay, if I'm the fucking Adam, you know what I'm saying? People are trying to place Christ as the last Adam. It is not like that. God is seeing to show me. The last Adam's got to be me. You know what I mean? And I'm like, it doesn't say that, but in the New Living Translation, it says they changed it as into they're talking about God. I mean Christ, as being the last Adam. You know what I'm saying? When Christ is not the last, has nothing to do with being Adam, because Christ comes from the Word and was at the beginning and was within the Spirit of the Father. You know what I'm saying? So what Christ came to do was ask for forgiveness, and Christ, being a holy man, couldn't carry any cursed blood. You know what I'm saying? Besides getting to Mary, you know what I'm saying, to come to be born with pure blood. So tainting the blood off of Adam's sin, you know what I'm saying, wouldn't have, wouldn't have gave him the stability to complete his mission. So it's not, they're not talking. See, a lot of people, here's the confusion, and here's why God is tormenting me. You know, I'm starting to get it to understand. So we get 77. You see this? 77. You know what I'm saying? 77. And Julius Caesar times, Zeus was a big character, because this is why the American bald eagle and individuals believed in the Greeks. And Greek mythology believes in Zeus. Zeus's power was thunder. You know what I'm saying? In Spanish, you know what I'm saying, in Latin, we call Jesucristo, Jesus Christ, we call him Jesucristo, which brings Zeus's name up. Right? So when you get 77 and you flip it upside down, it gives you lightning bolts. You know what I'm saying? And you also get it and you flip two sevens like that, it spells out Z, and it gives you Zeus. Understand? It gives you Zeus. So Greek mythology, this is why we got the American bald eagle, because this comes from Rome. And Rome carried, you know what I'm saying, believed in the gods and the Greek mythology, and believed in Zeus and all the rest of the gods, you know what I'm saying, within them times. So Caesar, you know what I'm saying, put 12 months, you know what I'm saying? So now I comprehend, if I was Caesar, I was Moses, I was Noah, you know what I mean? And I was Adam, and then I'm Abraham. That makes me 5, right? So we know we got the 5-point star represents. I know that because he told that to me before. Represents a woman with her legs wide open. The 6-point star represents the man with his dick. You know what I mean? Represents, and the 7-point star represents God and his eternal creation. But we get, you add up 6 and 7, gives you 13. You add up 6 and 5, gives you 12. You add up 5 and 6, you know what I'm saying, gives you 11. Understand? So 12, 11, one side of the ribs. 12 being the number of Adam, you know what I'm saying, split into double sixes, you know what I'm saying, that was going to bring the whore of Babylon, which created the 12 minor prophets. In the Old Testament, they got the 12 minor prophets, with the first prophet being Hosea. You know what I'm saying? Hosea, that's how I spell my name. Jose, Hose. That 8, you know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Hosea, right? All the way, you know what I'm saying, to the last prophet. 13 means when Jesus Christ sat in, he was to pick out 12 disciples, including him, king, made 13. You know what I mean? Gives you a 13 rules, you know what I'm saying, over the 12. You know what I'm saying? It completes on 13. That's why God wants me to build the table as in 12. No matching, the zodiacs can't match with me, head of the table. You know what I'm saying? Completes. That's why I say 12, 13. You know what I mean? 12, 13 gives me the head of the crown. So the Pope calls himself Holy Father. Fuck the Pope. You know what I'm saying? I'm the Holy Father. You know what I'm saying? And before, why I say I'm the Holy Father, not to take my father and my brother's glory, but the Father tells me, you're the Holy Father, because you're father to every creation if I was Adam. You know what I'm saying? And right now, that's why it talks about in Corinthians, you know what I'm saying? Now, I'm putting this shit together today, you know what I'm saying? This shit gangster. You know what I'm saying? This shit gangster. You know what I'm talking about? So, in Corinthians 15:45, it talks about the last Adam was made a quickly spirit. In other portions, it says, He was made a living in spirit. Understand? So if like giving reliving spirit or something like that, I can't take this off and turn it off like that real quick. But we got today. Well, a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, and we're seeing symbols: the sun, the moon, and the star. Each sun, moon, star represents 666. You know what I'm saying? You see how I drew it out right there? The six with the all-seeing eye, the nose, and the smile, the crescent moon. There's three shapes of time that I told people. You know what I'm saying? The first shape was triangle, the second shape was circle, and the third shape was square. Because at the last six, God is going to square up, put an angel in every four corners. That's why he talks about the four corners. Now we recognize the four-leaf clover. Is why I won my army and my military with four-leaf. Each four leaves represents a seven. I come from a family with that adding my mama gives us seven. You know what I'm saying? Four aunts. Well, my mama makes five, and two uncles, seven, right? The Cuban flag has a 5-point star, right, on red, white, and blue, right? So seven is a big number. So when I got seven days, 7 years, 7 seals, a 7-point star. It's God's eternal star, right? Okay? So when Julius Caesar took control of the army, they gave him 4 legions. They gave me 4 legions. You know what I'm saying? Let me get this right. See, 4 legions. So each legion has 6,000. So that means the second so adding all the legions up, 2 legions gave him 12,000. 3 legions gave him 18,000. 4 legions gave him 24. You know what I'm saying? So 12, 18, and 24. You understand them numbers? 12 could be broken down into 666, and 12 could be broken into 66. And 24 gives us what? 1, 2, 3. Gives us 4 sixes times 3. You know what I'm saying? 4 times 3, which gives us a 4-leaf and a 3-leaf. When I say 4-leaf, because a lot of the 3 leaves are the ones that are going to take the mark. Understand, most of the people in this world, that's when you go into a pile of 3-leaf clovers, you can find them. Go try to search for a 4-leaf. You might find it in that pile, you might not. It'll be a miracle if you find a 4-leaf. So that's the amount. That's why God says, narrow is the path that's reached to us, but wide is bronze is the thing. So he taught me the 4-leaf. These are people that are today are ambitious. Like I told little one, listen, you know what I'm saying? The world is falling apart. You know what I'm saying? And you got to pick up, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but God, listen, you know what I'm saying? The world is falling apart. Figure something out. And people don't act like they don't know what the fuck is going on. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you because God is telling me. You know what I'm saying? Save that. That's your way up. You know what I'm saying? So now I recognize 66. Why 66 is such a big thing and 12 is such a big coincidence. Because today, look at the whole, and the 5-point star. Because bitches today, open. Why he wants me to pick hoes. He wants me because them hoes will open them legs for that dollar bill. You know what I'm saying? Quick like. You know what I'm saying? You give them the right amount, bitch, they'll sell. You know what I'm saying? Any bitch, not just the hoes, any bitch. You tell them, I'm going to give you $1 million for that pussy, and the bitch will give you $1 million. I'll give you $1 billion, bitch, you give me that pussy. They're going to give you the pussy. You know what I'm saying? So that's why he gives me 66, and he wants me to build a table with hoes. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, fuck. You know what I mean? I got to deal with these bitches. You know, I gotten comfortable with being alone, you know, fuck them and get, you know what I'm saying? And at the beginning I don't want it, but man, the more I learn about this, like, man, fuck this, I'm on a mission, you know, I'm on a mission for glory, this is it, it seems like I'm tired, now I feel like all the weight of me living for so long, God is putting it on me, like, man, I punished you long enough. We're done. When you complete the Jews star, now we're done. It gives you the 6-point star, David star. You know what I'm saying? They don't recognize, but we're cracking apart. We're finishing all the bullshit you started. You know what I'm saying? That's why he talks about the last Adam. You know what I'm saying? And motherfuckers don't believe. You know what I'm saying? The government and all these motherfuckers don't believe. You know what I'm saying? They want to lay wood and hammers on me, and you throw that into the fire, and it values nothing. So while you cracking and you placing judgments, because everybody says that we're not asked to not judge, but they go to the judge. You know what I'm saying? That the judge is judging. You know what I'm saying? On crime. You know what I'm saying? And that judge don't recognize that his life is gonna be laid under a hammer too. You know what I'm saying? And his government and all the shit that they stand for and all the racism and all the corrupted shit that the government has stand for and all the sanctions and all the demons. That's why I don't stand for flags, because flags divided the world. You know what I'm saying? He don't want this world was never made for us to divide it and conquer it. You know what I'm saying? And split it and fight over it and possess it. This world was made to us to love it and share it as brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? And that's why my army don't carry a flag. I'm gonna have all of them in black. My uniform is gonna be white. You know what I'm saying? With camouflage, black and red. Their uniform is gonna be black. You know what I'm saying? And with black lines placed on it, with mine's a white line. You know what I'm saying? With a G.I. Joe hat with a 7-point star on each one of their hats. You know what I'm saying? And that's how he wants me to do it. You know what I'm saying? With their dog tag with 7,077 point, and we number them out from there. You know what I'm saying? My penitentiary number was given 199,277. You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn. You know what I'm saying? That's my prison inmate number. You know what I'm saying? 199,277. You know what I'm saying? And it's so funny because my boy Nick, I could tell you, man. One day, but this is before I got this. I got this when I came out of prison. You know what I'm saying? My boy Nika, I'm in there. My homeboy Nika in prison. We're about to get. He telling me, you know what I'm saying? I tell him, hey Nika, go see Nika. You know what I'm saying? And he was chilling. And he said, when I walked in the room, he got stuck. You know what I'm saying? He got stuck. I was like, hey Nika, what's up, Nika? You know what I'm saying? And he wasn't talking. He was just looking at me like he was froze. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, man, what's wrong with this nigga? He must be high, you know what I'm saying? Because we used to get weed. I was like, this nigga, I'm telling him, nigga, what's up, dog? You know what I'm saying? And he just, like, he wasn't saying nothing, just looking at me. So, bam, I come in, I left the room. I was like, man, this nigga tripping. The next day, he tell me, Coquito, my nigga. I tell him, what's up, dog? He tell me, Coquito, my nigga, when you walked in the room, my fucking soul came out of my body. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to talk to you, like to shake me, to get me up. You know what I'm saying? But I couldn't tell you nothing. I couldn't speak to you. You know what I'm saying? I watched the Twin Towers, 9/11 fall. September 11th, September 29th is when I was born. You know what I'm saying? Both towers came down. You know what I'm saying? And he got fucking tells me when I walk in the room, and this is a true story. You could tell. I'm gonna interview him on the day of success, and he'll tell you, nigga, when you walked in the room, you know what I'm saying? My soul came out of my body. You know what I'm saying? And I was trying to talk to you. So today I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Now I understand why, you know what I'm saying? Nick, that shit happened to Nika. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, man. And then 9/11 hit right then. I come out December 11th, you know what I'm saying? December 11th, 2003. The next year, I go fucking, you know what I'm saying? And God hits me with the power, you know what I'm saying? I fly the truck, you know what I'm saying? And shit, gangster, dog, you know what I'm saying? So my mind is like, you know, and then today, you know, little one tells me, you're the businessman. That shit, I'm like, I'm the businessman. That shit don't fit me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not no businessman. You know what I'm saying? I'm the holy man. You know what I'm saying? I'm the holy father. You know what I'm saying? But we got a bigger father than my holiness. You know what I'm saying? We got the eternal father. You know what I'm saying? That we all serve. You know what I'm saying? That we got our king brother. You know what I'm saying? If I'm Adam, then it means I'm father. Not the fucking Pope calling himself holy father. What the fuck? You was placed a holy fucking father, motherfucker. You talking to Caesar, you talking to Adam. You know what I'm saying? Who the fuck you think you talking about to? You know what I'm saying? I give a fuck. Pope is gonna kiss my hand and kiss the bottom of my foot. You know what I'm saying? Caesar, and give tribute to Caesar and give tribute to Adam. You know what I'm saying? Because look, God got you in the palm of my hand and he's put you in the bottom of my foot. That's what that means. You know what I'm saying? So you give tribute to what the fuck, who the fuck gave the Roman Catholic Church authority over Rome? You know what I'm saying? Who did that? Because I still didn't, it was Caesar. And when you fuckers, traitors, Congress, and all these motherfuckers backstab me, you know what I'm saying? I understand why the angel came in a Congress suit. You know what I'm saying? Because the Congress fucking backstabbed me. You know what I'm saying? So, you think I stand with these political fuckers? You know what I'm saying? You don't understand my campaign. You know what I'm saying? You don't know. That's why I tell Trump, look, don't be stupid. And I told him a million times, get me up there. You know why? Because I've been drawing Bart Simpson since a real little. And God says, you see how Trump was in The Simpsons? And you see how you drew? You just have been painting a picture. You've been an artist for a long time. You got 4 turtles, 4 horses. Leonardo, Michelangelo, these are painting artists. You know what I'm saying? You were 7,070 times, so you got a lot of characters that you still don't know about. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't got time to focus on that. You know what I'm saying? So when I look at it, I'm like, okay, this shit here, you know what I'm saying? This shit here is getting gangster. So when it's crucified, you know, Jesus broke into 4 parts. Jesus had three crucifixions with him. Each one carried a 6. He took one up with him. You know what I'm saying? That's why I wear on my chain 3 crosses. You know what I'm saying? Because there was 3 that hung on my king. You know what I'm saying? There was 3 that was crucified with my king by the hands of Rome and the hands of the Jews. So today the fucking Jews, you know what I'm saying? And most of them are fake Jews. When I learn, we know the black Jews are really the ones that are the Israelites. Because God says he's going to spread them all over the world. You know what I'm saying? Who knows it's been spread all over the world? The black people. You know what I'm saying? But what the fuck happened? Why the black people, you know what I'm saying, are cursed? You know what I'm saying? To believe in their Africans and this and that because they went into fucking Africa praising them santos. You know what I'm saying? And then with time they use saints to hide their belief system. You know what I'm saying? To be able to continue. So they use Catholic and Roman saints and they place them in that. And that shit falls in Cuba. And it's Cubans dancing salsa and crosses. Salsa was created by Africa. You know what I'm saying? So we dance salsa and crosses, you know what I'm saying? It's a 4-piece step, you know what I'm saying? And the only ones that do it that dance that step in Spanish is the Cubans and the Puerto Ricans, you know what I'm saying? We're known for our salsa, you know what I'm saying? And we're dancing in crosses, you know what I'm saying? And nobody knows this shit, you know what I'm saying? But I'm learning with God is what, bam, bam, bam. It's like, man, like, damn, this nigga here gangster. You know what I mean? I be like, damn, we gangster. So it got me to the point where now I know why I did my last charge and then took. I was like, damn, this is where you want me to be. The next day I was cursing them out. But when I got out, he explained these. Once they hit puberty, the answer. They not no longer innocent. You know what I'm saying? They got them placed under the laws of 18, and I don't understand why they placed them in the mark of the beast when that wasn't my law. That's a man's law. You know what I'm saying? If she lusts for the individual, she's in love with the individual, there should not be stepping between not no parent and not no individual. She makes her own decisions. You know what I'm saying? But today we got laws and science and this and that, and feel like in this parenthood, feel like you can manipulate a young girl. You can manipulate what? These little hoes, you know what I'm saying, willing to lay in the bed and get sucked any man motherfucking dig. Look at that little bitch like then y'all Coleman and all these little fucking, you think that little fucking little slut, you know, they get a time opportunity, she'll get fucked and everything, you know what I'm saying? By a man by 18, 22, whatever, even whatever age the little bitch get turned on. You know what I'm saying? And then it's not to say that the older man could do damage, because some little kid, my dog got a small dick. I got 3 inches, 6 inches when it's hard. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the beast. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the mark of the beast. I could pull my, but I ain't, you know what I'm saying? And show you the facts, you know what I'm saying? And get the ruler out. You know what I'm saying? Get the ruler out. That's why I want to step to the government. They put a hammer on me. You know what I'm saying? They say it was a mental, but we gotta put laws, you know what I'm saying? It's, okay, so what if it was stole by God, huh? And God we trust him. Like, I don't trust in a motherfucking thing. The only thing you trust is in that flag and in that forbidden tree. You know what I'm saying? That paper that comes from the tree. That's the only fucking thing that they trust on. You know what I'm saying? And then what God are we talking about? Because I see Roman, Greek gods. I see Egypt gods. I see all kind of gods. You know what I'm saying? And with no bail, you know what I'm saying? When I forgot the prophet's name when he created the fire, you know what I'm saying? And then the king put the rest of them to hang, and then the queen had the motherfucker killed, and then the dogs ate her through. The next king threw her out from the balcony, and fucking Jezebel, I think it is. I forgot the bitch's name. I gotta go back and look. But threw her out, and the dogs ate her up like God told them. Like the prophet told them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn, all right, you know what I mean? I've all, I've had the curiosity for religion since I was real little, especially after my grandfather shot himself. You know what I'm saying? My grandfather told me I'm gonna take Coquito to meet Lucia Mendez. Lucia Mendez is a famous actress. You know what I'm saying? And today I feel like God is still telling me we gotta get you to Lucia Mendez. You know what I'm saying? For your grandfather's sake, and we're gonna complete that. But it's a pattern. It's not the devil is the ruler of the world. You know what I'm saying? And these motherfuckers really don't want me up there saying what I'm saying now. You know what I'm saying? So it's making it complicated. I'm not trusting none of these motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? They don't know how to handle once I step into the spotlight. And they're like, maybe, you know what I'm saying? They're doing it to protect me, not because they give a fuck about me, but because they're curious to find out what else I need to know. And they figure maybe if we put him famous, he creates fucking says what he got to say. And we got Muslims, we got ISIS, these motherfuckers might want to kill him about what he said. Don't worry about me. You know what I'm saying? And they want benefit. They want to understand more. They want to learn more. They don't want to give me $1 for it. You know what I'm saying? They want freebies. You know what I'm saying? And they want everybody want, you know what I'm saying? Everybody comes to think, well, what happens when we die? No, if they don't believe in God, they believe in the God of death. You know what I'm saying? And that's mandatory for everybody. So bitches want to know. And bitches are tired of hearing the same thing. That's why the last Adam comes spirit. That's why I understand now why the last Adam comes spiritually. Because what I'm saying is out the Bible. You know what I'm saying? I'm not telling them not to follow the Bible. I'm follow scripture. Don't believe that you've been reincarnated. I'm talking about me. This is a Superman thing. This is why I understand now the Superman guy's talking only for me. You know what I'm saying? With you and you. I don't know about you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be held accountable for telling you you've been reincarnated. You know what I'm saying? The funny part, little one got the Buddha on her. You know what I'm saying? And at one point in time, Jesus wanted to study and was sitting there with the Buddha. You know what I'm saying? And learning little things about the Buddha. So there's a lot of things that, you know what I'm saying, puts me to think, like, damn, you know what I'm saying? I know what the fuck, and now the puzzle's coming together, you know what I'm saying? The pieces and the puzzles are coming together, you know what I mean? And I get excited, but I didn't, you know what I'm saying? I can't, it's not, you know what I'm saying? To me, it's like, man, let's finish this shit, you know what I'm saying? Let's finish this shit. Fuck it, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, fuck it, you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to get with this girl, you know what I'm saying? This chick, and trying to get her to find me a graphic design so I could put what I need in my videos, you know what I'm saying? And get the graphics that I need and write everything for people to get a clear picture. It's much easier because today's technology, I could perform what I've seen and what God shows me, you know what I'm saying? Far wiser and the technology that we got today, you know what I'm saying? The advancements in technology. But you tell these girls something and you tell them, they tell you, yeah, but their minds is somewhere else. They believe that they got time, you know what I'm saying? Because they're young and this and that. When the shit breaks down and they all mark up and they go to hell, then you're out of time, baby. Now you're stuck. You know what I'm saying? You're done. You know what I'm saying? You're done. You're there for eternity. And that's a fucked up number for anybody. You know what I mean? That's a fucked up number for anybody. Eternity, it's like God said, if your eye causes you to sin, it's better for you to pull it, take it out, you know what I'm saying, than and be able to enter the kingdom to have both eyes and have your soul in eternal torment, you know what I'm saying? He's telling you, bread off rip, you know, you got a fat ass, it's better you cut your fat ass, bitch, because you fucking, you know what I'm saying? Or you got a good pretty face or this, you know what I mean? You using that to accomplish, man, you tripping. You know what I mean? Motherfucker, and it feels, ever since this shit is like, I'm the only person on this set. And I know religion, all the motherfuckers are fucked up. You know what I'm saying? You look around and it's like, man, you fucked up. You know what I'm saying? They all act like no, man. You know what I'm saying? That ain't even how shit going down. You know what I'm saying? You can tell that shit ain't going down like that. You know what I'm saying? This shit ain't going down like that. So I don't associate with these religions until I built my church. You know what I'm saying? And that's the only time that I'll step on Saturday service, not Sunday. You know what I'm saying? My church don't celebrate Sunday service. You know what I'm saying? We keep the Sabbath holy. You know what I mean? And it's like that. So today, man, you know what I'm saying? That's another thing another thing from 13 to 18, you know what I'm saying? On the stars, it gives you 5 days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the 18th. So the next day, you know what I'm saying? They shit on the Sabbath, you know what I'm saying? Monday through Friday instead of Sunday through Friday gives you 6 days. But today, you know what I'm saying? Constantine changed that around and put it on 5 days, and the Sabbath's on the 6th day. You understand? So it's like, damn. And God's telling me this shit. And I'm like, I'm like a computer. You know what I'm saying? Quickly, like this church here says, quickly picking it all up, and that's how they fucked up. That's the misdeception, because now that I learned that, I'm like, people believe that the last Adam was Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Jesus could have been because Paul talked about the last Adam. People could believe the last Adam, but today, I'm starting to understand that. No, I'm the last Adam. You know what I mean? I'm the last. That's why the angel tells me go back. That's why he showed me all the generals the demon generals that I passed. That's why he showed me in Rome. That's why he came. You know what I'm saying? And a Congress suit with the Roman thing, because they be the angel. You know what I'm saying? The congressman was the one that killed Julius Caesar. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bam. And the police know it because he was there when I told them look into the sun. And the other police knows he was there when I flew the truck into the thing. And they were my eyewitness. You know what I'm saying? That this shit was real. You know what I'm saying? This shit was real as day. And each police carries a 7-point badge, a 6-point badge, and a 5-point badge. You know what I'm saying? So it's law. 1, 2, 3. You know what I'm saying? Law in the American, in the Babylon. You know what I'm saying? Mystery Babylon. Why I can't believe in America could be the mystery Babylon? And how does the Babylon fall? When the freedom falls. The freedom of speech and the freedom of, you know what I'm saying, of religion. Babylon falls. You know what I'm saying? That's when Babylon falls. In the second Babylon, when America no longer has freedom and no longer have freedom of speech, Babylon just not collapse. Like I told the black security when I was in North Soul, you'll stop seeing me when Babylon falls. You know what I'm saying? When Babylon falls. You know what I'm talking about? And now it's like, bomb, I got more wisdom than Solomon. You know what I'm saying? Why Solomon, if adultery was committed and Ten Commandments, this was the people, they call themselves grandmasters, right? But Solomon was the home because they think they know it and they're illuminated into understanding with these Illuminatis and all this bullshit and all these 13 royal families and all these fuckers, and they don't know that they don't flip temple. You know what I'm saying? That's why when I talk to God, I flip them because I know where they're going down. When you split, the Jews start up and down. You know what I'm saying? When you spin it together, it gives you the hourglass. Time is up. You know what I'm saying? When you put them point to point, you know what I'm saying? And that's how them temples are getting, because God got some going one way and has the other one going the other way. And then right when they stop together, that's when the return of the king, the real king, comes, the King of Kings. You know what I'm saying? But by then, everybody's going to be marked up. You know why? Because there been some dog and some hoe ass motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Chasing that 666, that 66, that 12 number. You know what I'm saying? And this is why. Caesar, you know what I'm saying? Adam, Moses, and it says in Noah's time. Today is my time. You know what I'm saying? In Noah's time. You know what I'm saying? I'm here again. What they did to Noah when Noah was talking, oh, he's crazy. What they do to me? Tell me, talk about me behind my back. Oh, that nigga's mentally ill. The same thing when they seen Noah building the boat. What he was Noah? Mentally ill. Oh, everybody, oh, that nigga's crazy. He's building a boat. You know what I'm saying? Everybody laughing, thinks I'm funny, this and that. Same time in Noah's time. It's Noah's time. You know what I'm saying? If I could have been, I'm Noah, then I got different, so I got 7,777 characters. You know what I'm saying? So, that's the shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what we stand on. But, shit crazy, you know what I mean? That shit with the 6 cents and 16, and Abraham today, it's like, fuck, this nigga, he a gangster, and Abraham February 12th, you know what I mean? He was born, he was elected president, you know what I'm saying, on the 12th, you know what I'm saying? Julius Caesar was born on the 12th, you know what I'm saying? Everything seems to be evolving on the 12th, you know, that's why I said 12. I knew it, and I got this, now I understand why he wants these fucking hoes on the table, you know what I mean? I gotta get these stupid bitches, you know what I mean? Bitch, you better get, and convert them into something different. He wants me to take them out of that, even if I got to make them rich, you know what I'm saying? I'm not worried and stunned about that. They're going to do it, and they're going to serve fucking God. I'll tell you that, though. You know what I'm saying? I catch them in any whole ways, you know. The punishment is cruelty, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I might even have one front line in my army, shit, fucking around, you know what I'm saying? Bitches going, I ain't fucking, you know what I'm saying? You better do what was told. I'm telling you like that, bitch. You ain't here as equal. You are here to be ruled by your man. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm gonna be to each one on the table, that man. So I rule you, your husband. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying my lovers, these ain't my hoes, these are my wives, these are my queens, these are my crowns. And that's how God wants me to fucking do it. So I gotta get all them fucking ratchet ass hoes out the pole, you know what I'm saying? So out the serpent's dick, you know what I'm saying? The serpent's stick, you know what I'm saying? The same fucking the 8, you know what I'm saying? There was 2 snakes, you know what I'm saying? That was thrown into the staff that gives you what? The 8 in the medical field, you know what I'm saying? Because they believe in medical science is gonna fix everything. They're gonna come out with a cure, and they come out with some kind of technology in medical, you know what I'm saying? That could keep them living, you know what I'm saying? That's why the snakes are on the field, you know what I'm saying? Because there was 2 serpents in Egypt. That one Moses' staff destroyed. But you get Moses' staff and them 2 serpents together, and it gives you the number 18. And I sent that to Donald Trump on the motherfucking and the flyer. And I'm gonna write your ass again, and I'm gonna send you another message. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, before you get impeached, man, you get me onto the stage and we'll do what we gotta do. You know what I'm saying? We'll get them to give me my legions, you know what I'm saying? And we don't worry about it. The people gonna fall in because I'm blessed and I'm the anointed one of God. And you stand behind me. And you know what I'm saying? That God's gonna stand behind you and bless you and your family. And Ivanka, get away from that fucking Jewish fucking belief system. You know what I'm saying? You better get the fuck off that shit, bitch. I'm telling you right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not fucking playing with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you for the good, for the better of you. And it's not that I'm gonna do you anything or anything, but God's gonna get these Jews, you know what I'm saying? You get that thinking that God chose them for a purpose, you know what I'm saying? And Jews don't mix today. The black man talks about these crackers this and crackers that, but they don't give a fuck. They love that white pussy, and it's just written in scripture. Jews do not mix with any other nations or Gentiles or anything. And these white girls are all over that black dick. And these white boys, they ain't supposed to be. And Nick got them, made them in pairs for a purpose. You know what I'm saying? They don't supposed to mix black and white like that. The Jews aren't supposed to mix with any other nation but their nation. Jewish, you know what I'm saying? And that's it, you know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to mix with Gentiles, you know what I'm saying? And today, they shit on that, you know what I'm saying? They call it cracker, but the white woman was never fucking saying shit when slavery come. It was a white man that walked Martin Luther King across that bridge, you know what I'm saying? The white girls were saying, fuck them niggas, hang them, you know what I'm saying? But today they all on the black boy's dick, you know what I'm saying? They're talking about acting like they're all about the black people, you know what I'm saying? The white boy and the black boys are addicted to the white pussy, you know what I'm saying? So that's the facts, you know what I'm saying? But saying cracker this, cracker that, you just as racist as that KKK. You know what I'm saying? So God says, no. They don't understand the black and white bull who even get you onto the table. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm telling you, bitch. Don't you fuck around with this shit. So the 2-6 is that black and white bull, and America is the #1 racist country in the world. You know, we known for this. It's Babylon, I'm telling you. They don't know about that with a big wash in the blood. I'll tell them like that. They better be in that Red Bull, because if not, You know what I'm saying? You done, homie. Yeah, 3 leaf, 1, 2, 3, 6. You know what I'm saying? 1, 2, 3. You better hope you got a 4 leaf, boy, because, boy, you better have that 7,777 on your ass. I'm telling you, you know what I'm saying? That's the only way you're going, you know what I'm saying? You're going in. If not, but narrow is the path. It's only a handful. You know what I'm saying? God is taking out that circle, only one part. When there's 3 divisions that are going to fall in, you know what I'm saying? It's only taking one slice out of that pizza, you know what I'm saying? And the rest is 4 parts. You could divide the circle into 4 parts. He's only taking one slice. You know what I'm saying? That's all he wants. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of motherfuckers going to hell. They're thinking this game and they're thinking this, and God is forgiving. No. God is forgiving, but you got to make an effort to making a change, because that's what little one telling you. Yeah, you better make an effort to making a change. And I don't think you're making an effort, because as soon as you walk off there back into what they're doing, you know what I'm saying? They ain't worried about it until they're there. You know what I'm saying? And you counting your ducks like you safe when you walk out that car. And look, death don't got no age, baby. You know what I'm saying? You never know. So you better motherfucking get right. And don't compare and don't use me. You can judge, because they say judge him by his fruits. No. You're going to judge me by scripture. And scripture says Adam will be restored. And I am the last Adam. You know what I'm saying? So don't worry about my fruits. Don't worry if I smoke a cigarette, I talk shit and this and that. I am the Superman, and I'm different than any of you in the middle. I'm your holy father, not the Pope. You know what I'm saying? We give glory to the King, the eternal Father and the Son. And point blank, you know what I'm saying? That's how the world is going to know me. And let them say what they want to say. You know what I'm saying? So stay tuned in.